Hi everyone, it's Tammy with Frou-frou Studio, and I am back today to do another episode of I Saw It on Pinterest, and I believe we are up to week 62. I can't believe that, but I believe that's where we are. So today I have found this pen, which is on Flickr.com. And it is by Yitte, Yitte, and it is actually a wall hanger. But I am going to adapt it into a journal cover. Like I had mentioned in a previous video, I am working on some smaller journals that are going to be mostly just blank on the inside. And when I say blank, I mean they'll have signatures in it that are made up of tea-dyed papers and ledger papers and stuff like that. But there won't be a lot of decoration in them. And then they will come with a little paper scrap pack that I'm going to go through my scrap papers and put a pack together to send with it so that you can work in it and do your own journaling. So let me show you a couple that I've already gotten started. And I am going to be using Sweet Pea Curiosities digitals for these covers. This is one that I did, and this particular one, it still has the book block setting in there so I could work on the cover, but it has been removed, and then I will replace it with the papers, the signatures. These two particular ones are 4x6, so they're great for little, stick in your bag kind of journals, travel journals, or just an everyday journal, whatever you would like. But I think they came out really nice. So that's what they look like on the front, and on the back, that's what they look like. So that's those two. So today I'm going to prepare another cover, and it's a little bit bigger. And I'm going to use this precious little girl on it. And so I went and found this pen. Sorry, I have to open my iPad back up here. Because I think it goes with her really well. And so that's what we're going to do. Obviously, since this is a wall hanging, it's tall and thin, so I'm going to have to adapt. And, mine probably won't come this far down, but we're going to see what we can do with it. So the book I picked is this one, and I do have the front and the back cover. I'll just have to rebuild the spine. But I thought it kind of had a, dark blue kind of denim-y look to it. So that's why I picked this one. And then I've got all kinds of little pieces that we're going to try to fit together to make this cover. So the first layer that she has is some corrugated cardboard. But if you put this picture on here, which I didn't want to reduce it because I obviously want this to be the focal point, you can see that I don't have a lot of room on the edges. I have more on the top and the bottom, but not particularly the edges. So I'm not going to do that bottom layer of cardboard, but I am going to use some cardboard accents in other places where they have, like at the top and the on the sides and stuff. So, I've got my picture sitting over here as a reference, and we're going to get started. And I have both fabric and paper that we're going to work on. And so, I think I'm going to lay the pieces, the paper pieces down first, so they can adhere to the book cover, and then work on the pieces that are going to be fabric. So, I don't know if I want to use, I think this one may be too dark. So, I'm going to get rid of that one right off the bat. I am going to use this one, though, because I've got the red and white check to use. And I've also got the red and white ticking. And I think that will go better. So, let's see. I believe I want a piece of that up here. And I'm just going to tear these. Get my ruler here. And kind of guesstimate to begin with. And then as we narrow it down a little bit, I'll get a better idea of sizes. So I hope everybody's having a good day today. I'm having a good day because I'm in my craft room. That can't be a bad day, right? Alright, so that's going to be paper. And then we need a piece of this down at the bottom. And I don't know how big yet. Let's see if I can get this ripped. Oh. It'd probably help if I didn't have that other piece of paper up under there. Alright, so if we put this one here, and that one there, and then I think I've got a real piece of denim to go, and then I've got this to go here, and I've got the ticking to go here. Sorry, I'm just going to lay this out a little bit. Alright, so that and that, and I think I may want a piece of this. See how I want to do this. Oh, I should have ripped that the other way. That's okay, we can fix it. I think I'm gonna put this here. Yeah. Okay, so I believe that's the paper part. get those out of the way. Now, for the fabrics, I'm going to, once I get the journal put together, I'm going to use this lace across the spine and wrap it. So that's going to be this piece. There'll be just a little bit overhang and then it'll wrap. So we have that taken care of. So we're not going to worry about that. Okay. And then we need a piece of ticking. To go down this other side. Here. And I'm leaving everything stringy. Or somewhat stringy anyway. And then we need a piece of this. Oh, and that one's not gonna rip that way. It says, not doing it. And it goes right on the corner. Pick your booing out just a tad. Trick's gonna be to getting all this glued down. And then this is gonna go right here. And there's also a piece of that at the bottom. Let's see if we can get that in. We may not be able to. Okay, and there's a piece of lace. And there's another piece of ticking. But the piece I have here is not wide enough. All right, and then I want to incorporate some denim. So I think I'm gonna put some denim there. And then I'm gonna put another little piece up here. And then I feel like I need another red. I did make this little piece right here. I made ahead of time because I had to sew it, and you all don't want to watch me sew. So this is how mine came out. And she used, it looks like baby's breath on hers, but I used Sweet Annie. And if you guys aren't familiar with Sweet Annie, it's wonderful. You can buy it preserved, and it has a wonderful smell that never goes away. These pieces probably are about 3 or 4 years old, and they still smell just as fragrant as they did when I got them. And I have very little left. I actually need to order some more. Oops, upside down. We want it to go that way. So there's my red that I needed for there, and I feel like we need another little piece of red here. So do I want to use the plaid, or, yeah, I think I do. I think I want to put the plaid down there. And then I have this piece to go across here that I haven't decided what I'm going to stamp on it yet. Her says family. And then she's got another piece of trim across here. It looks like it's blue. And she's also got that same piece up at the top. I don't know that I have anything blue. And then, of course, when I wrap, it's going to have that down the edge. So I'm pretty happy with that. Can we get it all glued down, do you think? I don't know, but we're going to try. Okay. I'm going to take a picture of it here with my iPad because I think that's going to be the easiest way for me to reconstruct it. No, not a clock. Camera. We're looking for a camera. Get my cover out of the way. Sorry if that's blinding you. Okay. Now, let's see if we can put this bad boy together. And I think I'm going to use Fabri-Tac for this whole thing because there is so much fabric and stuff. I think it's going to be the best choice. And the paper pieces, I am going to ink around the edges, and then the fabric pieces, I'm going to edge them up a little bit too, but I think I'm going to wait until I get all of it glued down. Let me get my... I'm going to try to move really quickly because there's lots of parts and pieces and whoops, sliding around. I don't want this video to be 3 days long. And guys, I would tell you papers, but these are all out of my red, white, and blue papers. I have a envelope that has all my red, white, and blue papers for when I make the patriotic stuff, zipper tags and stuff like that. And so I have no clue what paper packs they come from. All right, so then we need the ticking, actually the denim, because I want that on the bottom. And put that string towards the top. I'm just going to go ahead and put glue on a lot of this because we know we're going to be covering it all. So and then we need the ticking. I want the longest of these two. They're both about the same. Can you see? Did I have it too low? I may have. If I did, I apologize. Okay, and then denim. Then this piece. And then the red piece. Okay, so that builds our outside border all the way around. Now we need this piece. And our other red piece up here. Whoops. And then we need our lace here. Oops. Okay. And then, like I said, this piece will go here. And I think I'm going to go ahead and glue that down because I'm going to glue the wider one. Let me see if I can get a less even edge. I'm just taking my nail and kind of fraying the edge of this. Okay. And I'm just going to glue it here on the front until I know how much of it I'm going to need to wrap around the spine. I'm having trouble with that word today. Oh, my fingers. It's one thing I do not like about this glue. All right. Let's hold this up. Make sure we like the look of that. I'm going to keep those little edges frayed if I can. And then our little sewn piece will go here. And our little stamped piece we'll go here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like that. Okay, and we need to work at the top next. So let me trim this off. And then I'm gonna wrap that around so it's not distracting. All right, so that's what we have. So let's glue her down. I'm gonna go back to the original for a minute. I don't think we need that anymore. Oh, and of course it lost my place. Okay, so let's glue her down. And this just has a piece of old quilt backing on it from my cutter quilt. Actually, it's not the backing, it's the innards. It's a technical term, a quilting technical term, the innards. Okay. All right, now at the top is where I want to do some of the cardboard. Because we're going to have this piece that I keep putting on upside down right here. And so I want to, oops, my thing is popping up. Let me smush that. So I want to tie in a little bit more of the cardboard. Okay. And she has put like a metal flower up here at the top. And obviously you can't do that on a journal cover, I don't think. I think that would be way too thick. But I can do this piece of cardboard across here and then do some of the other things. So that's what we're going to do. I've got these little red poppies that I think I'm going to use. And I did grab strings because I too keep my strings. So I've got some strings to put up there. And then we need a piece of cardboard. And these, I can't use that. The grain's going the wrong way. So we're going to take some of this. Kind of tear it off. Make it a to regular. We need to figure out what we're going to stamp on here too, because that's going to go across there. Like that. All right. So this goes all the way to the top. And we can have that hang off as far as we want to because it's the front cover, so it's not going to hurt anything hanging up a little bit. I'm going to tear this a little bit because I hate that you can't see any of that pattern right there, really. Okay, so let's put that there and let's ink it. I don't like that square part right there. Okay. Now I'm using a vintage photo. I probably should be using walnut stain. As a matter of fact, I think I will around the outer edge. I think it looks better on the cardboard. All right, so if we put this here, I tell you what, let's move this and assemble this piece, and then we'll put it on there. So we need some lace. We need some string. Take some of this white out since we've got the and then we need our poppies, and we may just need one. Let's bring this back just a minute. It's got to be either 1 or 3, you know? No, I think I like the 3. All right, so let's glue the lace and the string on here. Then we're going to put one of these in the center. I got string hanging off my glue bottle. Oops, I pulled the petal off of it. So that shows you how sticky my fingers are. Glue that bad boy right back on there. Okay, and then I'm going to glue that like that. I'm probably going to need to clamp that for a minute. See if I can get these little ones on here. I don't, nope. Not gonna happen. Okay, well that's doing. Let's decide what we're gonna put on here. Should we do just some random script? Maybe. I'm gonna clamp that for a minute too. All right, let's see. I'm gonna reach over here in my stamp drawer. See what I see. I've got this one that's talks about curiosity. That might look kind of cute on there. Let's stamp it on a piece of paper and see what we think. And I'm going to stamp it in Stays On Timber Brown, I believe. And do I have a scrap piece of that fabric laying close by? That's sorry, so that's not gonna cut it. All right, we'll just do it on paper. Yeah, I like that, I think. Let's try that. Let's just fabric. If it doesn't work, we can do it again, right? Okay, so that's what that looks like. And that's going to go right there. After I put some ink on this, because this is too white. There we go. It's much better. And I think I'm just going to glue here and here. Actually, no. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use glue stick, because I know if I use glue stick, it won't seep through and it'll be smooth. And the Sprit stick works really good on this fabric. So there you go. So there's that. And then we can put our piece on here now. I'm going to take this off here and put it down here, maybe. And somewhere, I started to say, somewhere I have another one. Put that on there. All right, now let's add our other two flowers up here. One about there, I think. One about there. And that'll give us the perception of the big metal flower. But we're just doing it in three parts. And I feel like I need one more piece of cardboard, and I'm thinking I want to put it right there. Because I feel like that fabric, maybe like this. Yep. Or that paper. That's not fabric, is it? Now, do we want to do anything else? She has some kind of things. They don't look like brads. I'm not sure what they are. They almost look like little washers. On hers, but I'm thinking that we could do the same thing with a couple of brads. She's got like a couple here and a couple there. That should be down good enough. So let's see how far I can get my crocodile in. So let's do one there. It did it, but it didn't like it too much. And one there. And then one here. And one about there. Okay. All right, I need one more of that color. Of course, I won't be able to find one. Nope. They look the same when I take them out of the tin, and then they're not when I... There we go. Sorry for my sweatshirt. I have gotten ink on it today. I have gotten gesso on it today. I have cut my finger today. So it's been all around kind of a klutzy day in the craft room. pull this out so I can make sure and not stick that to the back. That wouldn't be good, would it? Okay. And you could even, if you wanted to, take some little string and put through those. That'd actually be kind of cute. Like a little piece of suede or something and tie a knot. Or some hemp. Okay, are we done? Do we need to do anything else? Oh, we need to maybe grunge up these fabrics just a little bit. Pull our strings just a tad. Almost with like another piece of cardboard right there, like a little piece. And then that's going to be it, guys, because I could be fiddling with this forever, and I don't want to. Make this video super long. Yep. But yeah, after you get your main thought down and everything glued down, don't be afraid to go back and tweak pieces and add pieces until you get it the way you want it. But also, don't be afraid to walk away and say, okay, it's done. Because if not, you'll be like me and be tweaking it forever. I don't want that way. I want it the other way. The only thing I wish I had done was to put that cardboard under the lace instead of above it. But maybe we can just take another piece and put over it. Why? Because we can. Yeah. Definitely a better decision. All right, I think that's got it. I may tweak it again once I get the book put together. I still got to figure out a closure, but I think what I'll do is just maybe put another grommet and do it like I did on this one, where it just has a grommet on the front and the back with the ribbon through it, like that. That's probably how I will do it. So there we go. Pinterest week 62. Thanks for joining me. And if you like this, please give it a thumbs up. And if you could leave a comment, that would be awesome. Even if it's just a smiling face or, you know, just some little comment, that would be great. And until the weekend, everybody have a good rest of your week, and I'll see you on Friday. Bye.